Zeke Thompson, he's clearly the taller of the two. The weight is the same. Geordie Bateman is older and he does have more experience. But Zeke Thompson, that age stands him in good stead, and he is a guy who has a real gas tank.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is quarterfinal fight number 1, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of action with an extra round in play in case of a draw. This fight is brought to you by Vapo. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing black and silver trunks with gold trim. He has 9 professional fights, 9 wins, 11 losses, representing ROC and Taupo. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zeke Thompson! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner enters the ring wearing black trunks with red and white trim. He has 10 wins, 6 losses, 3 big wins coming by way of KO. He's a South Island League R from Christchurch representative. Give it up for Geordie Killer Gorilla Bateman! Fighters to the center ring, please, for Lady Smack's instructions.
Lady Smack, Victoria Nansen, not a woman you want to mess with.
Abide by our instructions at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Keep it clean. Keep it mun. Touch gloves.
I know she's smiley, people, but trust me, when those eyes go cross-eyed, you do not want to be in the way of a right kick or a right hand. Zeke Thompson coming out of the blue corner, trains out of Taupo, ROC there. And of course, Geordie Bateman coming out of the South Island.
Just looking at the card here, Mike, and I see Zeke Thompson's nickname is Baba Yaga. I believe that's from John Wick, so I'm already a big fan.
Baba Yaga, that's Russian for something nasty from memory. You actually see the star tattoo on his neck. And Bateman, he's more of a K1 fighter. Thompson has more of a Thai style, and he's already switched a couple of times. Bateman going to the legs low. You can see he's more thickly built. Nice little right hand there from Thompson. Left kick up high, catching Bateman on the way in. Bateman trying to put the pressure on. He's trying to bridge the gap. Zeke Thompson, heavy kick up high, taken on the glove by Bateman, but you can see there's a bit of weight to those kicks. Bateman has the better hands. Be good to see Thompson just time a knee coming in, because Bateman is dropping into it, isn't he, Shane?
Yeah, definitely. Look at those bones as well. You don't want to eat one of those up the ribs, especially not that one with the skull on the tattoo.
And he looks to have a bit of power on those kicks. Finds it good, easy to sling them up high.
I'm pretty impressed with Zeke's head movement from the last fight to this. Like, he's shoulder rolling a little bit. He's shown some good development. I think he's playing the smart game, because the guy with a good chin, but he's acting like he doesn't have a chin.
Bateman's starting to put the pressure on. He's telegraphing his shots, but Thompson just relying on his kicks at the moment. I do think he needs to put some authority on his punches. And with Bateman just dipping down as he is, tying that knee straight up the middle, because Bateman's guard isn't that tight himself. Bateman, the man to the left of your screen. Zeke Thompson in the white and black shorts. Bateman setting up that right hand. He's winging it, throwing himself off balance. Remember, this is just the first round of 3. Although it's a sprint, you can see really winding that one there. Just a lot of effort in, and Shane, you know, you expend too much effort and you miss, and that can cost you later in both the night and also the round. Heavy leg kick there from Thompson, doubles up high. Bateman sucks it up, but you can see he's a little bit ragged already. 49 seconds to go on this, the first round of 3. This is the first quarter-final. King in the ring. Bateman missing and punished.
Step back into the kick there by Zeke. Yeah, I think Bateman is starting to wilt a little bit. I think Thompson's starting to get his distance. He was standing a little bit too close there. I would really like to see those knees that you were talking about, Mike. He threw one earlier, but it didn't have the oomph that you would want with a guy with knees and thighs that long.
Thompson is just putting his chin up when the overhand's threatening, and Bateman missing there. There was daylight in a small city between his abdomen and that spinning back kick. Bateman was relying on him having his back to the ropes, but he missed there. Thompson has got some heavy legs. He just managed to drop a little bit more on the rope. Big right hand to end the round. And he saw there, just punctuating right at the end, just too upright there. Trying to shoulder roll, Shane, but just too upright there for that shot.
Yeah, I think maybe, so his head movement has showed some improvement, but I think as things are improving, trying to do them in the arena, you're gonna walk into some mistakes. So yeah, there he should have shoulder rolled, but he is keeping that chin high in the air.
Just box.
Let's take a listen to the corner of Bateman.
Stay on him, mate.
And you saw those kicks as the round went on start to take more effect, but Bateman started off like a house on fire. Really applied the pressure early. Heavy legs from Thompson. That was late in the round. Be interesting to see how the judges scored it, because Bateman, I think, landed the cleaner shots, and that right hand punctuated the end of the round on the bell. This is round number 2 of our first quarterfinal.
Test up, quickly. Good, test up, thank you. Last round coming up. Time round, fight!
Round 2.
This is just round 2. You may have heard the referee say last round. But no, this is just the second round. Nice left hook there from Bateman. Starting off with real pressure. Thompson showing he's got a good chin. I'd like to see Bateman, though. He's not showing a lot of light and shade. Big right hand there from Thompson. Caught Bateman punching, and I think he got rocked there for a moment. He's starting to go backwards now.
Street right now.
Spinning back fist. Anything you can do, I can do better. It's getting sloppy in there. It's getting wild early.
Boys,
at the Fly Palmy Arena.
Spinning back fist from out of range, not inside for the elbow. Ready?
Awesome refereeing there by Victoria. That gets lost a lot. For those who don't know, the rules are that you can spinning back fist as in hit them with the forearm, but sometimes you throw it too close, you might catch him with the elbow, which is an illegal strike.
Nice punch variation there from Geordie Bateman. You can see he's just trying to bob and weave his way in. Those heavy body kicks from Thompson. But Bateman just keeping the pressure on.
He is sending those straights flying in the corner here.
Bateman just starting to miss a little bit. That pressure on, and when he's on the inside there, that's where he does his best work. Thompson cages up. He's looking for the knees now. He hasn't really connected it right on point. I was about to say he hasn't really connected with decent knees, but that was a good right knee earlier. Again, upright in the corner. Bateman taking good options, coming with the overhand right left hook. Now he's looking for the uppercut. Nice 1-2 there, and the uppercut return from Thompson.
It's unlike how he just cornered himself in the, he put himself in the corner there.
Spinning back fist there from Bateman. Thompson showing there's plenty of granite content in those chins. Mouth is open though. He's starting to fatigue. A minute to go in the second round. Hands are dropping. Bateman, look, his bridging the gap isn't spectacular, but it's catching Thompson. Thompson now fatiguing himself. It's been a pretty torrid pace so far, Shane.
Yeah, definitely. This is a slugfest. I think Thompson is wearing a lot more damage than Bateman, but Bateman is showing the damage a little bit more. Thompson is very durable.
And just the legs looking a little wobbly. Bateman clipping him low and off balance with that leg kick.
Yeah, up here ringside, that inside leg looks sore. That is red as, and those are the first things you feel after a fight. So going forward after this fight, it's going to be real hard for...
Beautifully timed there, Geordie Bateman. He went inside, followed up with the 1-2. Thompson really starting to fade. He's trying to fire back. He's taking a lot of punishment.
Oh, from the ringside team, these...
Right hand on the air. Geordie Bateman planted him like a tree. Thompson looked all at sea. And
Well,
now
Geordie.
it gets interesting.
Continue.
He dominated every aspect of that round. And the bell goes. Bateman caught on the ear. Zeke Thompson pulling a miracle. A rabbit out of the hat with that right hand right on the button. Now it's even Stevens. That'll be a 10-8 round. A round that Geordie Bateman dominated. First round went to Bateman. Second round now will go to Thompson. Bateman needs to win that round just to draw, and that's the threat, Shane, of an extension round in a round fight where they're already taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, ideally you do not want that for either fighter, so both of them are really trying to work hard this time. Here are the highlights. They're showing some good stuff. Seeing that fresh moulet flying, that looks beautiful. Yeah, no, that was an awesome fight, guys. It looks real sloppy because they are fatigued, but there's a lot of good technique. There you go. That was an awesome right hand that Lee just landed after eating a good right low kick.
Beautiful right hand, 1-2 down the tubes, taken on the back of the ear, the temple cracker, the cranium buster. Geordie Bateman, he's smiling, but look, he's just had a minute to recover. I'd suggest that shot was pretty big, and he needs to win and win big now.
Straight away going to that low kick on the inside leg.
Now Thompson should be jumping on him early, and he's being still quite tentative. He really needs to land early. That was checked, but a lot of power in the kicks of Thompson.
Both these boys are going to have really sore legs later, and I said a little bit earlier, that's the first thing you feel when you walk out from the UFC fight is the leg kicks. So yeah, it's going to be a long night for both these legs.
Well, and also when you start to look ahead into the semis and finals, the winner of tonight's bout is going to have shin bruises and will certainly have bruises to the thigh. Bateman landing early. He's just a little bit more circumspect, throwing that low kick to the back leg that time. Bateman, I don't think, has recovered because his work rate has dropped significantly so far. Speared on the end of the jab there. Nice body kick there. Double forearm block from Thompson. Well, this round is close enough that Bateman's at risk of losing the fight by virtue of that knockout. Heavy leg kicks though. The second phase that he used earlier is just not there. Cracking away at that thigh, tenderising it. There's the spinning back fist from Bateman. We've seen that thrown several times tonight.
If Zeke was to throw up those knees that you were talking about earlier, Mike, I think it really helped him right now because, as you can see, Bateman's ducking in a little bit, trying to land the overhand right, overhand left hook.
Bateman really starting to work the legs. And Thompson, he was starting to fade earlier, and he needs room to throw his punches. Bateman knows he needs to finish.
I don't like that Zeke just walked back there. I really don't like that. I think that maybe he thinks he's not as fit as he is.
The right hand from hell! Second knockdown, Zeke Thompson. What are you carrying in those fists? There is some cannonballs thrown there from Zeke Thompson. He looked like he was out of it, and that right hand. Boom!
Trying to capture lightning in a bottle, setting up that right hand by walking up. I think that's why Zeke bounced. Oh,
there it is! It's all over! It's all over. Two right hands in a fight that Bateman won all of bar about 10 seconds for three perfect right hands for Zeke Thompson. And, well, he will be battered and bruised, but he picks up a KO victory, a clean KO victory on his King in the Ring debut.
that was really awesome to see. I think I was talking smack a little bit about Zay when he was walking back into the ropes, but I think he was trying to capture lightning in a bottle to set up that right hand, but it paid off. When he landed the second one, that was the one that put him out. This third one is just this last nail in the coffin.
With sportsmanship from Zeke Thompson, his durability and his power got him out of trouble. And he is a guy who has some serious potential.
Fighters to the center ring, please.
And both fighters will come to center ring for the formalities. Geordie Bateman bitterly
Ladies and
disappointed.
gentlemen, with 30 seconds left in round number 3, your referee, Victoria Nansen, Lady Smack, calls a stop to this contest for your winner by knockout. Going on to the semifinals a little bit later on here tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, Zeke Thompson.
Mate, I don't know where those rights came from. What the hell was going on there? That was immaculate. Great way to start your King in the Ring career.
Yeah, awesome. If it wasn't for the hard work that my trainer puts into us, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So.
Mate, we've been sitting ringside watching this fight go on, and you've been beating the crap out of each other, and then those rights come out of nowhere. I mean, you've got heavy hands and heavy legs. Do you rate yourself in this King in the Ring?
It's the first time I heard I got heavy hands. Honestly, just usually a kick, a clinch, an elbow, but we're giving it a go in the kickbox.
Had to do a lot of work right now. What do you do now to prepare for the semi-final?
We'll just group back together, get our plan focused, and come out banging.
Lots of ice. Good one, mate.
Thank you.
There